All right, we're back with our website basics, and today we're looking at the data storage policy. So does the website we're evaluating have a data storage policy, or does your website have a data storage policy? So this is an essential part of your website, and it seems to be very closely related to a couple of other things we've already talked about. So if this feels repetitive, don't worry, we're definitely going to repeat a whole bunch of stuff anyways, but the data storage policy is really important. A data storage policy is necessary for every website because it ensures that your website handles user information appropriately. It also needs to comply with privacy laws like the GDPR in the EU, the CCPA in California, and if you work in any form of healthcare or a healthcare related industry, it also aligns with the HIPAA laws. That is the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996. That's a mouthful. This policy will always build trust with your users because it clearly outlines how data is collected, stored, and protected, and that reassures users about their data's integrity and prevents potential legal issues. So a data storage policy helps the website, you the website owner, decide what to keep, how long to keep it, and how to protect it. What to keep. It describes what pieces of information are important to keep, like names or what visitors do on the site, what actions they take, what pages they visit, and how long to keep it. The data storage policy also sets a time for how long the website will store that information. Just like you might keep your friends' favorite snacks in mind until they come over, we actually want to keep certain pieces of information safe, and then we will delete them responsibly. We also outline how to protect that user data. So this just makes sure that the information is locked up safely so that only the right people that are in charge of the website can see it and not just anybody who hacks into it. We want to make sure that a data storage policy is included on the website. So it might be a link to a separate page, just like the accessibility statement and the privacy policy. It might be a separate page called the data storage policy or the data protection policy, something similar to that. And this is often found in the footer, but it is also sometimes found within the privacy policy section. So if you are a business owner and you're not sure where to put it, it kind of, in terms of usability, if it is longer, if it is the same length as the rest of the privacy policy, you might find it very useful and very clear to have a separate page about the data storage policy or the data protection policy. But if it's a really small, compact piece of information, maybe it fits neatly in a section within the privacy policy. You're also going to make sure to collaborate with a data protection officer or some legal entity who understands data protection regulations and what might be required for your industry in order to develop your data privacy policy. You'll want to draft a data storage policy that complies with any applicable data storage laws. You can create that dedicated page or you can put it inside of your privacy policy, but please make sure that it is visible and accessible from all pages of the website, and then always update it regularly to make sure that any changes that have been made to your data storage practices or relevant laws are updated and reflected accordingly. So hopefully that helps you understand more about a data storage policy and why it's important. I'll see you in the next video.